Hello everybody, welcome back. Chris Dixon here with InfoWeather Catholic Media. Today we have a slight risk of severe weather for the southern plains, as well as a moderate risk of severe weather tomorrow for the east, south central states. We'll talk more about where exactly that is here in a second. An enhanced risk for severe weather Thursday for the southeast coast of the United States. Here's the summary for the next several days. Again, that slight risk today with significant chance of hail over the southern plains for the most part. That risk will make its way into just north of the Gulf Coast states, generally speaking. It's not really on the Gulf, so that's why I used east-south central term that the Census Bureau uses. Significant risk of tornadoes, 15% chance, as well as 30% chance plus significant chance of hail. So big outbreak expected tomorrow, and that'll continue into Thursday as the storms make its way towards the East Coast. For the entire United States today, we're looking at beginning the day with a threat in Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia with isolated severe wind and hail threats and a tornado or two. Later on today, generally after midnight, potentially as early as 10 a.m., we'll see some storms initiate in Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas panhandles, and then make its way through and into the rest of Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas. Severe wind is a concern. Large hail, sometimes greater than 2 inches. That's what significant hail means. And perhaps a few tornadoes as well. Remember, overnight tornadoes are the most dangerous severe weather hazard because you can't see the tornado. So if you hear sirens, find yourself safe shelter there. Here in Norman, we're looking at a 5% chance of tornado risk, 15% wind, 15% hail. Again, potentially that significant hail as well, and that's going to be the main hazard here. But tornadoes, certainly a possibility. I would expect some sort of severe weather watch later overnight tonight. Whether it's a tornado watch or a severe thunderstorm watch, I'll let you guys know as soon as I know. And so that will be that. Again, wind is possible, but really not the main hazard today here in Norman. Moving on to tomorrow for the rest of the United States, generally speaking, eastern Arkansas, southwest Tennessee, Mississippi, and Alabama are the main threats. That main graph you see there is the tornado risk. You see a very widespread 15% chance plus significant chance of tornadoes. That's very rare we see such a large area like that, especially at 2 days out. This means that the SPC thinks that there is a very, very good chance of a significant weather event occurring tomorrow, and they actually use the term widespread, potentially significant severe weather event. They didn't say tornado outbreak, but that's the main hazard here. So I made it say tornado outbreak because that's what it's looking like it's going to be. Again, large hail potential as well, generally over that eastern Arkansas area into parts of southern Missouri and western Tennessee as well. Severe wind will also be a hazard, but again, not the main one this day. In the surrounding regions, of course, it's not going to be isolated to just a few areas where it's super strong. It's going to go out as well into places like Louisiana, perhaps Georgia as well, and Missouri, as mentioned earlier. Moving on to Thursday, as the storms make its way towards the East Coast, we turn our heads to the Carolinas and Georgia. Again, substantial is the word the SPC used, risk of wind, hail, and tornadoes. Several more tornadoes are possible. Some of them may be greater than EF2 strength. Of course, that means that we do have that hatching of significant risk there. And then the surrounding regions as far north as Kentucky and Ohio and as far south as southern Florida could also see some impacts with severe wind, large hail, and a tornado or two. That's all for now. Chris Dixon, InfoWeather Catholic Media.